Hi everybody, my name is Tom Stewart. Welcome to Line of the Week number 244, Motif Development Using Melodic Rhythms. It's time again to take a rhythm, add notes to it, and then improvise with it over tunes. This form of improvisation is called motif development. This week's line is over a C minor blues chord progression. The motif development tools I'm using in this example are melodic variation, extension, fragmentation, and rhythmic displacement. Melodic variation refers to the same rhythm with different notes. Extension means new material added before or after a motif or motif fragment. Fragmentation means an identifiable part of a motif. Rhythmic displacement means starting on a different beat. Before I get to the line of the week, and so we're all on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are C minor 7, F minor 7, C minor 7, A flat 7, G7, C minor 7. Here are the chord scales I'm using for this week's line. The chord scales are important because they contain chord tones and agreeable tensions. I use the notes from this chord sound to form shapes on the fretboard. I go from shape to shape, often resolving tension by half step at or near the point of chord change. You can use any vocabulary you prefer because the focus here is on melodic rhythms. You could use chord tones, guide tones, chord scales, or a combination. Also, many chords have more than one chord scale choice. The chord scales I'm using for today's chord progression are E flat pentatonic, E flat major, E flat pentatonic, E flat melodic minor, A flat melodic minor, E flat pentatonic. Here's a melodic rhythm I'm using this week. You can try it in your own music regardless of style. Here's the line of the week with Guitar Pro backing to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. Let's look specifically at the line of the week. In measure 1, circled in red, there's the original motif, meaning the melodic rhythm with notes that fit the harmony. Measure 2 contains a melodic variation of the original motif. The rhythm is similar to the original motif, but the notes are changed to fit the chord. Measure 3 contains another melodic variation. Measure 4 contains a fragment of the original motif, followed by rest. Measure 5 contains new material acting as an extension, leading into a motif fragment in measure 6. Measure 7 also contains an extension leading into a motif fragment in measure 8. The motif fragment in measure 8 is then immediately followed by an eighth note extension. Measure 9 contains an example of rhythmic displacement. The melodic rhythm starts an eighth note later than in the original motif. Measure 10 also is an example of rhythmic displacement, starting an eighth note beat later than in the original motif. Measure 11 contains new material acting as an extension, leading into the motif fragment circled in measure 12 to end the line. Let me shift gears and ask you to head over to my website, stewartjazz.com, where you will find an instructional video which deals with the fingerstyle shapes I use. All my major, pentatonic, melodic, minor, and diminished shapes are included in the video and associated PDF files. The files contain regular notation, tab, left-hand fingering, right-hand fingering, and hammer-ons and pull-offs. The video and files are $10, and your purchase helps to support the channel. So that's all for this week. Take the melodic rhythm and see what you can do with it in your own music. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.